Hey everyone, and welcome to today's explainer. If you just look at the world around us right now, it is absolutely impossible to ignore the heavy burdens, the uncertainties, and the deep anxieties that really seem to weigh on almost everyone's shoulders today. Whether it's stress about the future or just the regular daily struggles of life, we all feel that immense pressure sometimes. Well, today we're going to look closely at a truly fascinating source text that addresses this exact human condition head on, and it offers a profound perspective on finding deep comfort and immense strength through the concept of divine presence. So, the foundation of our analysis today actually kicks off with a very specific, ancient promise from the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. It reads, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be anxious, for I am your God." Notice the deliberate, reassuring pacing of those words. The text doesn't just offer an empty platitude or simply tell you, hey, don't worry. Instead, it actively pairs the command not to fear directly with a rock-solid promise of presence, for I am with you. It's essentially designed to immediately counter that profound anxiety we were just talking about, replacing the fear of the unknown with a literal guarantee of powerful companionship.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1, Overcoming Anxiety and Fear, Unpacking the Promise. Now, the first half of that verse tells the reader not to be anxious, right? But it's really the second half of Isaiah 41:10 that provides the actual structural support and the guarantee for exactly why that fear is totally unnecessary. This verse brilliantly breaks down into a highly logical progression of divine support. Think about this. Step 1, I will fortify you. This is an internal strengthening, building a person up from the inside out so they can handle pressure. Step 2, I will help you. This moves to active, external assistance when a specific challenge pops up. And finally, step 3, I will really hold on to you with my right hand of righteousness. Think about the sheer density of that promise for a second. It goes from giving you internal strength to stepping in to help to ultimately grasping you so firmly that you just cannot fall. It's a completely comprehensive safety net. Moving on to Section 2, the value of drawing near, a crucial contrast. So now that we've seen the mechanics of the promise itself, the text actually shifts our focus over to the personal response. Because, as the source material points out, simply reading a promise is one thing, but we have to actively consider our own course of action. Reflecting on our choices is what actually helps us stick to a faithful path when things get really tough. Imagine the sheer, crushing weight of navigating life's challenges completely alone, carrying all of that burden purely on your own shoulders. Contrast that heavy burden with the psalmist's incredibly powerful conclusion from Psalm 73:28. As for me, drawing near to God is good for me. The text draws a very sharp, distinct line here between the solitary burden of facing the world all by yourself and the profound spiritual comfort and goodness that results from actively drawing near to God. Which brings us to Section 3, Serving a Living God. Real action, real support. Now, what's really interesting here is that the source text points us to 1 Thessalonians 1:9, highlighting that believers slave for a living and true God. This is absolutely pivotal because it shows that the divine support we've been analyzing isn't just some abstract philosophical idea, It is fundamentally rooted in action. To truly grasp this, the source material explicitly defines what it means to serve a real person, a living God who actively acts in behalf of those who worship him, providing tangible, real-world support during challenges. It brings the entire text vividly to life. We aren't talking about distant words on an ancient scroll. The text is describing a dynamic, active relationship where the Creator steps in and acts directly for his servants. And this historical record builds a seriously compelling case for absolute confidence. Let's think about the timeline for a second. In the past, he proved to be with his servants. The historical record of action is firmly established there. Moving to the present, he is with us today. That ongoing, tangible support is currently active in the lives of believers right now. And that unbroken track record points directly to the future. The text notes that the world will soon face the greatest tribulation to occur on earth. Now, that sounds pretty daunting, but because of the past and the present, the future is actually secure. We will not face that tribulation alone. The historical backing is the exact proof that guarantees future security. And that leads us perfectly into Section 4, Facing the Future Bravely, From Fear to Courage. Because of everything we've just unpacked together, the 3 fortified steps, the value of choosing to draw near, the reality of an active, living God, and the unbroken timeline of historical support, the entire outlook for the reader shifts. The tone moves from merely seeking comfort to standing triumphant. We are fully equipped to face upcoming monumental trials not with dread, but with absolute, unshakable courage.
Which leads us to a final, incredibly powerful question based on the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verses 5 and 6. Will you be of good courage and say, Jehovah is my helper, I will not be afraid? It's an invitation to take all of this analysis and make the promise completely personal. After reviewing all the evidence of divine presence and tangible support, the source text leaves the reader with a clear choice: to step into a state of absolute, fearless conviction. It asks each of us to echo that bold, courageous declaration ourselves. So, what will your answer be?
For more information, please visit jw.org. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon to get the notification for new explainers. Thanks.